2025 has the most exciting cozy games in store, and I guarantee you still haven't seen all of these gems I've got my eyes on. Romance, farming, shop management, or even a little mystery thriller, we've got something for everyone. In this video, I'm showing you what we can expect in 2025 and the years ahead. You loved my video about my most anticipated games 2025, and I promise this list is just as hype-worthy. So if you love cozy games just as much as I do, I'm going to keep you in the loop about these games and hopefully brighten your day a little bit. But without further ado, let's dive right in and stick around until the end to hear about my favorite one. What would a game look like that pairs Animal Crossing with vampires? It would probably look exactly like Moonlight Peaks. This is going to be such a creative spin on the farming life sim genre, and I'm already all over this game. Moonlight Peaks is a supernatural, cozy life sim that has recently been picked up by Marvelous and Exceed Games, the people behind our beloved Story of Seasons. And that is just one reason why it is one of the most promising games I have seen in a long time. I am saying that as someone who has already played their extended demo last year, and let me tell you, it was an absolute delight. There's just something special about waking up in a coffin, being a literal creature of the night, and living from sunset to sunrise. Shapeshifting to a bat was a fun little touch, or infusing our farm tools with magic. That said, I am eagerly waiting to see how they will handle the romance, characters, and the story, because this is, of course, something that would keep me invested in its world in the long run. I am so desperate for more news about Moonlight Peaks this year, so all fingers crossed we will hear from the devs soon, and when we do, I'll be sure to let you know. Have you ever seen such a cozy MMO before? Aside from Palia, this genre is pretty rare, and I'd love to see more games like this in the future. And this is also why I am excited to announce that I am part of Loftia's content creator program. Loftia is a social open-world MMO set in a stunning solarpunk universe. It stands out with its innovative hydroponic farming system and focus on sustainability. These are features that already give it a unique charm and make me quite confident that I am going to enjoy this game. Rather than just being a multiplayer online game, Loftia aims to be so much more. It is promising to build a true social community where we can hang out, play, and relax together or even solo. I love how the game incorporates different locations like restaurants, parks, and study cafes to make us feel right at home. I have been part of the closed alpha test, and I'm very hopeful this might become our new cozy escape and an excellent comfort game. And I'm really looking forward to sharing more about Loftia with you soon, so stay tuned. If you are a cozy gamer or a simmer, it is likely you have heard of this upcoming title for one reason or another. InZOI has been generating such a hype, and rightfully so. At first glance, InZOI is yet another life sim that lets us play dollhouse with our virtual tiny people and dictate their fate. But it promises to do so even better than The Sims 4, which is a pretty bold statement, and yet it doesn't sound too far-fetched at all. One of its standout features is the character creation. The possibilities will be sheer endless here. But what I truly hope for is more than just a dollhouse simulator where my InZOIs are obeying my will like mere puppets on a string. I think most of us want them to feel alive and with distinct personalities. InZOI's universe will be guided by a karma system that lets us play God and decide how fortunate or unfortunate our InZOI's lives are going to be. I love the customizable worlds. There will be plenty of room for our own storytelling too. And as a cozy life simmer and member of the EA Creator Network, I cannot deny that I am cautious but certainly highly intrigued by this title. And I hope you are ready for it just as I am. If you are craving a heartwarming story that feels like a warm blanket on a rainy day, I think this game will be perfect to wind down with. Coffee Talk Tokyo will be the third game in a beloved series that has quickly captured so many hearts with its simple but impactful premise: serving coffee and truly listening to people. I have personally been a big fan of the first game. The series has always been about meeting diverse characters from different backgrounds and discovering that we all share similar feelings and struggles in life. What makes Coffee Talk Tokyo even more intriguing for me is that it is set in Tokyo this time, and as a former Tokyo resident and a social science major, I am so curious to see how they are going to represent both the culture and maybe also real problems people are dealing with in the big city. And even beyond that, I just love exploring cozy games with different endings and what-if scenarios. Please tell me if you can relate. And if you appreciate story-rich games with heartfelt messages and charming characters, I am certain that Coffee Talk Tokyo won't disappoint us. As cozy gamers, we have probably heard it all by now, but tell me, why does it always feel so satisfying to manage our virtual little businesses? If features like these are already calling to you, you will be so pleased to hear about Discounty, a cozy management sim. In Discounty, we are invited by our aunt to run the local shop in a once thriving town, where most people are welcoming, but apparently some aren't so happy about us being there. So we won't just make friends, we will probably make enemies too. I absolutely love a quirky intro like that. Discounty already seems to take something as simple as managing a shop and restocking shelves and makes it so much more engaging. Of course, the town is also going to harbor a big secret that we have to uncover as nighttime rolls around. I have a strong feeling that Discounty will be so much more than just a shop simulator. The devs have already been teasing their progress, and I know they are valuing character depth and proper dialogues. And this is why we definitely need to keep an eye on this gem. I would definitely be lying if I said that I love the My Time series only for its plot. Because let's face it, the characters are pure eye candy, and the dev team knows exactly what their audience wants. My Time at Evershine is going to be the third game after Portia and Sandrock, and it is bound to become one of the coziest life sims ever, at least in my opinion. And the massive success of their Kickstarter campaign proves that I am certainly not the only one who thinks so. Our hopes for Evershine are higher than ever, with the devs promising us a well-rounded settlement building experience and lovable characters that are the most attractive they have ever been. Everything is complemented by a well-paced storyline that taps into the rich lore of the My Time universe. I am incredibly hyped to see so many in-depth socializing features this time around, such as hot spring dates and romantic interactions with our virtual crushes. I always enjoy being a little bit delusional and living my best virtual life, and Evershine seems to be aiming to fulfill exactly that need. Full customization, body and height sliders, an extended wardrobe, and rival romance. I am pretty confident that My Time at Evershine will be a hype-worthy title to look out for this year and beyond that. And if you are a fangirl like me, hit the sub button and get ready for the final game in my list. Now that we've made ourselves comfy with a wide selection of cozy life sims where nothing bad could ever happen, Maybe we should add a little chaos. For me, this is one of the most exciting concepts I have ever seen. Grave Seasons is a supernatural murder mystery farming sim that takes everything we love from the cozy life sim genre and adds a lot of spice. Needlessly to say, this game will be for mature audiences, but who is to say that a mystery title cannot be cozy? We will still be able to farm, fish, and mine. There is just one little twist. Every time we start a new playthrough, a different townie is the secret murderer, and we must uncover their identity to end the killings. And of course, all the romanceable characters are purposely designed to look super attractive. Plot twists like these raise the stakes and make our gameplay even more engaging, in my opinion. I love the farming aspects as well, and I am looking forward to the slice of life elements. But honestly, if everything stays peaceful all the time, I need myself some drama to keep me fully invested. And Grave Seasons looks to be the perfect title for anyone who loves impactful, story-rich games with a touch of romance. And honestly, I cannot wait for it. So if you thought this is already it, then you're definitely wrong, because I have so many more games to share with you. And this is why I genuinely recommend sticking around with us. But that's everything from me. Have a lovely day, my friends, and see you in the next video.